Hello everyone, my name is Muzaffar. I'm 26 years old from Singapore and I'll be sharing with you today about my final project for CS50. So my final project is inspired by the international card game of Bridge, and earlier during the COVID pandemic, me and my friends were not able to find a web application or mobile application that had the version of Bridge we play in Singapore. So my final project is actually the Singapore version of Bridge as a web app. For this project, I used React Javascript to build the front end of the web application, and I used Python Flask to create the back end for my web application. The Flask application is used to handle the logic of the game to determine the winner of the bidding process and which players win each round. I also use Firebase and Firestore from Google to manage authentication via Gmail accounts and to store data about each player's cards, whether it is their turn, what card is played for the round, and who's sitting in which seat, as well as a few other information. I also went with Firebase because it allows me to bypass using sockets instead, as I needed my web application to be responsive in real time to changes to the database from other players on different clients playing the game on the same page. So I've actually hosted the front end using Firebase as well, and my Flask I hosted using Google Cloud by building a Docker image and by running it. So I also use Bootstrap to design and beautify my React components lastly. Next, I will run through quickly with you all how the app works. Alright, so Bridge is normally played with 4 players. So here I've opened 4 different browsers to simulate the 4 different players from different using different clients. And now that we've all signed in, we click to go to table. Okay, and you can see. So the first part of the game consists of the bidding process. So the first player to sit will have the bidding button to start and click begin bidding. So now once we've started the begin bidding, so the way that Bridge works is that we can get a full set of cards. Okay, so this bidding process is to determine the trump suit. So the trump suit is the suit of cards that can be played when you don't have the suit that was started. So for example, if this player, Musha, if he has played the ace of hearts, and someone else starts a round with the hearts suit, he can choose to play the trump suit instead of the hearts card, and he will win the set because it's the trump suit. So in this case, his hand is very strong in spades, so we will bid for 1 spades. So the number 1, 2, 3 in front, this denotes the number of sets that he and the partner needs to win. So for 1, it is the first pair to 7 that wins. For 2, the pair that won the bid must win 8 sets, and the other pair must win 6 sets, either one. For 3 is 9 and 5 and so on and so forth until 7. So here we just bid 1 spades. So for simplicity, so here on top also I also have an alert that shows the bid of the previous player and whose turn it is now. So it's Harry Potter's turn now. Let's say he just passes, and now it's Muzaffar Shah's turn. Pass, and Jordan Peterson's turn, and just pass. So once 3 players pass consecutively, the bid is finalized to be 1 spades and the trump is spades. So here, the person next to the winner of the bid, so the one that won the bid is this first player. So the person next to him is actually Harry Potter, so Harry Potter's turn. So let's say he starts with the ace of clubs. So all the players must play clubs, a clubs card, and the highest clubs will win the set. That's where this counter for each player comes in. Before this step, players the winner of the bid is supposed to announce the partner by selecting a card that he does not have. Yeah. So for now we'll just play 1 round. Okay. So as you can see, the cards played are actually displayed at the bottom, and can after the 4 cards, and it's redirected the turn to the winner of that round, which is Harry Potter. which is how the game goes. So now Harry Potter gets to start, and he has the king. So Harry Potter, this guy. So let's say he plays another clubs. This guy plays the king, and the fourth player has no more clubs. So here he can choose to use the spades to win and play the 4 spades. And the last player, Musha, to play. He still has clubs, so he must play clubs. And there we go. The winner of this round should be Jordan Peterson, and you can see above that Jordan Peterson has won the round. It's his turn now. So it means that it's aligned to, it's pointing to the correct player to start the bid. So this game is just played until its conclusion, where the pair of partners is able to decide if they win or not as they go around and win more sets. Yeah, once the game is done, can always just reset and switch seats, or a different set of players can join in. There's also a spectator button that is used to watch the games. Yeah, so this is my bridge app, and I'm looking forward to playing a lot of hours of bridge from home with my friends. Thanks for listening.